Hey guys, welcome to the Tie Jam. I am Kristen and this is my friend.
I'm Danielle. I didn't know she was going to say friends. It totally messed me up. I was going to say like awesome partner.
This is my awesome partner.
There we go. Danielle, that's
There you
me.
go.
Hi.
So today we are focusing on hands and arms. So for all you people typing or maybe all you other massage therapists,
I don't know how to do that.
rock climbers, we're not going to go through this.
Yeah.
But all of you, we're going to get into that good stuff today. So whoever is receiving first, we can go ahead and assume the position. I'm going to show you a couple of anatomy reels while we are getting set up to show you, when I say anatomy reels, I mean just
Anatomy.
throw some anatomy on there to show them, yeah.
Hands.
So here you're going to see some of the muscles in the hands we're going to be working on, the arms, and
More arms.
more arms. So go ahead and get your receiver to lay on their back comfortably. If they need a little bit of neck support, let's do it.
You can use a rolled up towel.
A rolled up towel will also work.
Yeah.
A pillow if they like. So we're going to start, and I'm just going to do a gentle tug. I know this is not a neck class, but I figure why not give a little gentle tug to warm some things up and say hello. I'm just going to lay Danielle's arm open. And for you guys, if you're not comfortable sitting on your legs like that, do what's most comfortable for you. I am just going to begin to warm up Danielle's arm. If your receiver likes less pressure, just make sure to maybe not balance yourself completely over. You can be more like this, so I'm sitting more back on my feet. Is this pressure okay for you, Danielle?
That's great.
So I'm just going back and forth, doing compressions between her biceps and her forearms. Come in and put up your left hand, if you are on the left side of your receiver, into the pecs, in front of the shoulder, and just do a gentle compression to warm the tissue up. All day long, we're working in front of us for the majority.
Bottom hand is too much.
A little too much there. And receivers, make sure you feel comfortable to say, hey, a little too much, lighten up. This one still?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Still too much. But that's okay, no big deal. So I'm gonna come up to my feet and we're gonna do some standing compressions. I think it's funny because you don't even like the pressure I was giving you. So guys, the important part is to keep your heel on the floor or on your mat, and we're gonna act like we're pushing the gas. Is that pressure good?
That's good. You can do a little bit more.
And we're just gonna hang out here. You could have your receiver do some active movements like Danielle's doing right now. Just moving her hand around as I'm just staying in one place. Same pressure. Here you can see all the different muscles that we are working on right now. And we're going to slowly come out of that compression. We're going to come in for one more.
I'm not making my hands curl.
All right. Can you go ahead and make a fist? Bring that fist towards your forearm.
I need it though.
Yeah, you do. All those sandwiches you've made.
I love sandwiches.
Open your hand wide. Wave your hand side to side. I'm going to slowly release. You can see the blood coming back to her hand. Flushing her hand. I'm going to come back down and give her a gentle tug. And as I'm pulling from her thumb and her pinky, just giving some nice pulling motion to those fingers, to the thickness of the palm. I'm curling my hands around her thumb here. I'm going to go one by one through her fingers. Just give them a nice, gentle tug. I'm never trying to pop her bones. I'm just working the muscles around her fingers. As we can just trace the bones in her hands. I like to let the elbow drop to the mat. I'm just going to do a simple hand stretch. Just open her hand and let it stretch gently. How's it stretch, Danielle? Good.
Great. Desperately needed.
So I'm going to go ahead and let Danielle's arm lay flat. I'm going to do a little slide up her arm. So I'm going to go right above, there's a band that goes around the arm here, and I'm going to go right above that band. And as I'm here, the way that you are positioning yourself compared to your receiver's body will determine whether the arm kind of slides back or not. Sometimes you might want to give it a little hold with the other hand, but as you do this, you'll kind of figure out what the angle is that you need. Danielle's arm's really tight. She's not been receiving massage. So I'm going to do just a little compression up her forearm to kind of warm the tissue up. Then I'm going to come back in to try to sink in and do a very slow slide. I kind of started to edge my body backwards some. I don't know if you noticed, but Danielle's tissue is very tight. It wasn't really sliding. Feeling okay there? So you can go ahead and act like you're typing on the keyboard. There you go. These active release techniques are really useful in getting these muscles to relax, let go. You really did paint your fingernails for today.
I told you I was. Completely
I looked at my fingernails and I was like, nah, let her shine on that. So it gets pretty grisly up here by the elbow if you've been doing things and such. But keep pressing through. We're going to follow through the elbow, which is like kind of the nastiest but the best stuff. And just slowly release the tissue. You okay there?
It needs it.
Can I do one more?
Oh yeah, I can't even complain because I
Okay,
need it.
good. Yeah. So I'm going to come in and do another little slide. Do you think it's a little more lateral here? Okay. So make sure you talk to your receiver and see what it is that they're feeling, where they need the pressure. Because they always know best, right?
Been in my meat suit a while. Oh, ouch.
This is very slow, boring work to watch, but it's really amazing to receive, especially if you've got a little tight tissue in your forearms. you're like me, I've been doing some gardening, pulling some weeds, and I am so excited to receive this. You can barely see me moving, just slowly sliding up her arm.
There, man.
Go ahead and type the keyboard again. Get that active release. The middle finger, huh? Surprise, surprise. You've been overusing that?
It's a friendly finger. What can I say?
And once again, slowly let off the pressure. The beautiful thing about Thai massage is we typically are using every other part of our body besides our hands. So when it comes time to use our hands to rub other hands, they are feeling good and ready to go. Just doing some slow pulling to her palm. You can always flip the hand and give a little bit more here to the palm. Working that thumb that's been working so hard. Lots of video games, huh?
Some Emeralding China. That's what it is. In my video game, not really.
Yet. And we interlace our fingers. I'm just giving her a little range of motion. I'm going to do a nice stretch. Down. Give her a nice stretch overhead. Giving her a nice little handle with her elbow.
Just pull my skin a little bit.
That was your skin? I'm just going to do some crossbody stretching because I'm going to want to do that when I'm over there. My friend already said she didn't like the skin pulling.
It's all right. You can do it. I love this. Do it. Oh,
I'm going to come overhead and go to her other arm. But that's not true. I'm going to first do this pulling across the body or else I'll forget.
This is so good. I love this.
Do you like it more when I pull down or more when I pull across? All of it.
Just drag me around.
Just really feel free to explore the range of motion here. Give them some nice gentle tugs across the body. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. I'm going to give you a little pillow. There you go. Readjust that pillow because I've been tugging her all around.
I'm fighting you.
It's okay. I'll fight you later. I'm actually going to add some stuff in on this side because I don't know why I didn't do it on the other side, but
It's all right. Brady needs it. Why do I hate my hands so much?
I don't know. You need them
I know, to eat.
to eat.
I like hamburgers.
and to play your video games?
I do. Cheeseburgers and video games.
Are you hungry right now?
I don't know, I had so much lobster ravioli earlier. Like, that part was great.
No. Once again, I'm just dragging through each of her fingers, pulling her hand. I know you called me weird the last time I called it this, but I feel like I'm milking a cow. I've never even milked a cow. This is what I expect it to be like. Oh man, I'm warmed up right now.
Anybody got any cows?
If not, just milk your friend's hand, because that's not weird. At all. That's not weird.
That's what we should name.
I've already named it, and this is making snakes. We're going to do that. Let's make some snakes, warm up this arm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I remember my friend, she doesn't like a lot of pressure, so I'm going to stay back here. If your receiver likes more, feel free to lean over, stack that weight. But for me, I stay back here.
For me, you stay back there.
Yeah, for you, I stay back here. And do be aware, your hands are sharp. They can be sharp. Mine are apparently sharp, so do keep that in mind as you're compressing into your receiver's glorious arm.
Trash arm right now.
Not for long, baby.
That's the goal.
I'm just palm pressing, kind of like walking my hands around her arm.
And the elbow, dude. Your top hand is like on something.
I'm going to keep my left arm that's in her forearm steady as I'm just pressing around with my right hand, giving her the giggles. I'm going to go into this pec and give a nice compression.
Feels amazing. You guys should let Kristen touch your pecs. It's so good.
Such a weirdo. Ignore my what was I calling you? My awesome partner?
Yeah.
This is not my friend. This weirdo. But yes, my phone number is. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're going to sit back. I should have done this on the other side. My bad.
Sorry, I need it though.
Yeah, we'll go back over there. You know, the thing about it, they don't care. So we're going to be gentle and slowly lean back. Not laughing anymore, huh?
No, I have to breathe.
I'm gonna come out, come back in, and breathe with you here. We're in this together, Danielle. You will see in a little bit how this is quite intense. And while you're here, you can always do a little more finger pulling. I'm going to slowly come out. Open her palm out. When I get myself up to my feet, and once again, we are going to find a good spot on your mat to plant your heel. Then we're going to press the gas. Your elbow just pop. I'm actually going to move a little. We always want to be careful of this area. We never want to step here. Lots of important things there, very sensitive, not trying to do all of that. All right, and with your partner's approval, you can give more pressure. Communicate, please. She wants more. Good?
Very good.
With this compression, we're just hanging out. We're not increasing the pressure unless our receiver's asking for it. We're just hanging out, giving the compression to the muscles and letting the rest do the work. You can encourage your receiver to move their fingers, move their hand side to side, create a fist. If they can do it, bring that fist to your forearm. Sometimes you can even make noises with them to help them. There you go. See, it's helping. There it is. So strong. And release that hand. Oh. That's it. Her hand is a little pale. Any tingles? I'm just going to slowly come up. Very slowly. I'm going to move down just a little bit here. If you're using your inside leg, you can go ahead and reach down into her hand or your receiver's hand. You can use both of your hands and work their thumb.
Kristen's very detailed.
Yeah. Some call it detailed, some call it OCD. You know.
It is intense. It's so good and so needed, but it is intense.
I'm spreading these muscles in her palm. And we're just hanging out. Check in with your receiver. Mine is giving me the green light, so she's good. I'm going to slowly come off. You'll see the hand get flushed with blood. We're just going to come back down and give a nice tug again. And I'm going to lay her arm out to where I can do a slide on this arm now. So once again, we're going to go right above here. What do you think, Danielle? Do you think more to the inside first?
I mean,
All of it?
Yeah.
So once again, as I said, my friend Danielle, my amazing partner Danielle, has extremely tight forearms. She has been doing some things, so I'm just doing some little compressions up her forearm to get these muscles warmed up a little bit, just so they aren't fighting me so much as I do the slide. I'm just going to sink in. I'm using my bottom hand to just slightly, I'm barely holding her hand. Her muscles are just very tight. You can see all these different muscles that we're working with right now. It's extremely slow slide. Danielle, do you want to go ahead and type your fingers like you're typing a keyboard? There you go. Sometimes that'll help you slide along if you're stuck in a tough spot of muscle. You can relax. Pressure still okay, Danielle?
That's great, thank you.
If your receiver has lotioned up before this class, you might want to use a towel and wipe that off, because if there is lotion present, you will just be sliding right along and you will not be able to get to these deeper muscles that we're connected into. You didn't. You're doing great. You're doing great. She has before in the past. She was very, very lotioned, very moisturized.
I like to be soft.
She was so soft, but it was unnecessary. You were unnecessarily soft that day. Today it's perfect.
I don't know.
We'll lotion up after we do massage, okay?
So many jokes.
I know.
Oh God, why?
We won't.
I won't do lotion anymore, I promise.
There you go. All right. She's making me laugh. I wasn't paying attention to the claw on her. All right. We're going to do another nice. I'm going to go a little more lateral here. I can see that I did the more medial side of her arm, her forearm. And so now I'm going to come into this muscle here that you can see is tight and, yeah, tight. So we're just going to sink in and hang out. Perfect. Danielle's acting like she's using a mouse, which is a great one as well. See that roller ball going? So we're getting up to the area that's very tender. She might doing the lane running man. You start kicking in place.
Oh, yeah.
The lane running man is what I just called it.
Okay.
Full of ridiculousness today.
I am
I am as well. It's okay. It's because it's been so long since we've been together.
It has. Why do you love me so much?
Because you're so amazing.
Thanks. Best friend.
Give it a little squeeze, my friend. I mean, you asked about love. I just kind of was seeing what the heck was still going on here. I'm pinning Danielle and twisting her hand. So I have my right hand in a gentle handshake. I'm doing some slight twists. But I really do like you, so I'm gonna stretch your hand because I know you like that. You're welcome. I can feel you holding against me. Deep breath in. And
This jazz is all just super tight. I'm not trying to fight.
I'm gonna interlace my fingers and just do some nice motions. Just working that wrist. I'm gonna go ahead and do some nice stretch down with this arm. Then we're gonna go up over the shoulder. We're going to set that bad boy down. We're just going to come back to the other side since I forgot to do this work on this side because we don't want to leave our friend imbalanced. So once again, I'm going to come in with my inside foot and I'm going to extend my leg fully. And then just lightly lean back. They don't need a lot. And receivers, just let them know when enough's enough. All right. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel like I have hands again.
Yay. Awesome. So guys, at this time, we are going to take a little bathroom break. We will switch partners and we'll give this another shot and see how we think.
Yeah, see if you
Danielle's going to lead it.
I am.